Okay, hello, and welcome back to another episode of Rise of Empires, Ice and Fire. I am Mr. Gill. Thank you so much for any of your previous likes, comments, subscriptions, views, generally anything, in-game messages. I get a ton of those these days, and I really appreciate it. Today we're gonna start to talk about Reign of Chaos again. Now, I've done a couple of videos about Reign of Chaos when the last season started. I guess I'm going to repeat some of the things that I've already said, so please feel free to be bored and stop watching if you feel I'm repeating myself too much. But we're going to start kind of from the top. So we are just in Reign of Chaos Season 2. Reign of Chaos is obviously an alliance versus alliance event that happens for a period of 48 days, I believe it is. The season lasts. During that period, you will battle or duel 3 times a week on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. You see all of that in either here, the Reign of Chaos. This is the normal tab, just Reign of Chaos. This will tell you the season, give you the scoreboard, the rundown, who's in what position, etc., etc. This will also, here in Alliance Intel, give you how your seasonal contribution is going to your alliance, and also the war declaration record of your alliance. So far we have fought once and we have won once. That was actually a very nice win. It was smooth as silk. I couldn't record it, I was out, unfortunately, but I was playing as I was out. It was good. There's other stuff in here, but we're not going to talk about that because we are talking about Reign of Chaos duels and Total War. Okay, these come into it, but I'm not going to go too much into there. So, Reign of Chaos Total War on a Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. This is the wrong one. In here. On a Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday, this event pops into here. This event now allows you to see who you are facing today, and you get a choice of, what is it, 10, 12? I don't know, let's say it's 10. You get a choice of 10 opponents. However, you do not get to just choose whichever one you want. As you can see, various of them have different things written here. You also have something written up here, and you can decide your truce at the start of every week. So it's every 7 days, usually on a Monday, I think it is. Sunday night? No, I think it's a Monday. You decide your truce timer. Our truce timer is always set to the first truce. The sections are, or the time periods are, reset until 8 o'clock, 8 o'clock until 1600, and 1600 until 2400. So that is the 3 time periods of the game. If you set it for 16 until 2400, the last time period, that means the 2 other time periods you will be available to be attacked or declared on by your opponents. If you set it to 8 o'clock till 1600, that means at this point, the first time period and the third time period, which would be 16, I should probably show this easier. Wait a second, let's go here. We can see there. Okay. There. So then we see the thing. 1600. So if I'm not going to change this, if I put it here, then I could be attacked here or here, but I cannot be attacked at this point. This would be I am within truce. Yeah. If I put it here, I could be attacked here or here. Okay. I cannot be attacked here. So effectively, what that does is it does wipe out the 16 to 2400 as an option, because if you wanted to fight at this point, you are going to have to leave yourself open to a challenge at this point. This point, reset until 8 hours after reset, is probably one of the busiest times in the game, and is definitely when organized alliances are going to be trying to get their duels done. We all live all over the world, but it just seems to happen that the majority of players are available at reset to start doing stuff. So if you wanted to fight here, you will set it here, but you're going to get attacked here for sure. If you want it to fight here and you set it there, you're going to get attacked here for sure. This is the second most popular place to be. I don't know why the game does this, but it effectively either gives you the option to be the strongest, most scariest alliance and nobody dares try to attack you in the first 2 points, or you cannot fight at this time period. So we always fight at this time period. 8 o'clock is when we want to start, which is roughly 11 o'clock. It's 11 o'clock lunchtime, or just before lunchtime in Europe. In most of Central Europe, it's about 11 o'clock. And the majority of our players are either European or Russian or a few Americans, but yeah, the majority of us can kind of hit this time, and that's when we fight every day. So once you've set your truce timer, you will then see this every 3 days, as I said, Tuesday, Thursdays, and Sundays, and you will see these options. Now, here, war declaration protection. We cannot ever declare on this guy today, because effectively they are fighting now. So they have declared on somebody, or somebody has declared on them. At the moment, we are in the period of this, our truce period, the first truce period of the day. These guys have declared and are currently fighting somebody. At the end of that, they will go into war declaration protection for the rest of the day. So you cannot fight twice in a day. These guys, truce in action, these are in our state actually, so we wouldn't fight them anyway, but these guys, truce in action, are in the same period as us. So I am going to guess that they have set their truce timer to the same as us, and they are going to start fighting at 8 o'clock. If we wanted to, we could then declare on them at 8 o'clock. We would not, because they are allies within our state. These guys are in truce, same thing, so they are ready, and at 8 o'clock we will be able to declare on them if we want. These guys we cannot. These guys we could. These guys we could, but we won't because they're in our state. These guys we can't. These guys we could, but we won't because they're in our state. And these guys we can't. And these guys we could, but we won't because, well, they're a tiny farm account. And I mean, you could go and have an easy win against a farm, but it's kind of like, it's probably wasting an opportunity. Okay, so what happens at 8:00:01, so 1 millisecond, no, 1 second after the truce timer resets, one of our team will go in here and choose or declare upon who we are fighting. That is probably the most important action you can take every day, is to be the one who declares. Do not be the one who is declared upon. Use your people. Find somebody in your R5 or R4 group who has really good internet and who is available every single duel at that right time, 1 second after the truce timer resets, to press the button and declare on the people you want. Otherwise, you're always starting on the back foot, and you're always starting, oh no, that guy, we didn't want to be attacked by them, damn, oh now we have to fight, oh they're stronger than we thought, blah 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 blah. Choose and attack. Okay, so how do you choose? Who are we going to fight against today? Relatively easy. I know that's a no, so it's one is already out. This guy is an ally, so that's 2 people out. This guy is a potential. Okay, so that's 1 potential. This guy is out, so that's 3 out. This guy is a potential, so that's 2 potentials. HDD is in our state, so they are out. So that is 4 people out. Vard is in war at the moment, so that's 5 out. Pro is in our state, so that's 6 out. American Outlaws are in our state, so that's 7 out. And the farm account is kind of small, but they're an option. So we have 3 options. The farm account down there, the Francaise down there, and the Archangel VIP. So what do we do now? How do we do it? What are the tactics? Which one are we going to choose? I'm going to say the farm account not at all. They're too small, and I think while we would have an easy win, I just don't see us getting a lot of points for it, but we consider them. Okay, so they're like absolute last resort. Okay, so then let's have a look. We've got between Frances and Archangel VIP. I believe we fought Archangel VIP in the last season, and they were pretty good, but let's go check them out. So what we can do is go to Province 66 here and try and find them. Go to. Okay, so we're looking for ARC. Okay, so this is D3A. Let's just scroll around. Where are we? It should be in the corner of the map. Okay, fantastic. Now, you can very easily start to find people because most alliances are going to be in the corners and to the side corners of the map. So we can just have a look around like this, and we can scroll out a bit, so that makes it a bit easier. What's this guy? DEA. So what we're going to do is we're just going to scroll around until we can find ARC. VIP. That is them, I believe. They were called ARC VIP. Yeah, Archangel VIP. So maybe their letters are that. Let's just check. So we can go into this guy, check his info, and look at the alliance. And what are they called? Kill with, okay, no, they are kill with love. Okay, so Ark itself is Ark. All right. So they are not us, they're kill with love. I know, I've heard of them a lot. They are a strong team, I believe. What about you guys? Ah, there we go, ARC. Now, what we need to double check, is this them, or have they spelt it in a separate, different way, that this could be a farm alliance or a sister alliance or something. So let's double check that the acronym ARC is the same. It's not. See, this is capital A, small r, capital C. This one we're looking at here, that's capital A, small r, small c. So this will not be the opponent. Okay, so this is not them. So we need to find who is the opponent, and they should be close. It's probably going to be a farm account, I think, because we are so early in the season and we haven't really won many points or anything like that. Is it these guys? ARC. I've already forgotten what it looked like. This is them. Okay, so fantastic. This is there for the potential opponents. Okay, so we found them, and what I would do now is immediately, usually on the chat on a Thursday or Tuesday, Thursday or Sunday morning, a few of us will be around and we will be doing this and scouting out and looking, and we will share the location so that everybody can then bookmark them. So we're going to bookmark this for ourselves. We're not going to share it because we've actually already chosen our peeps. What was it? I think it was ARC, like that, wasn't it? AC1. I have to get the spelling right, otherwise I'll get it wrong. So let's just double check. That was correct. Okay, so now they're bookmarked and they're saved, so we can always find them again. Now what we're going to do is we're going to look around and see, are they a potential to attack? So we need to find first the closest point we could place a 3x3 rally point. So a rally point takes 3 tiles. Yep, 3x3. And that's what we need, is how close can we actually put a rally. So then let's have a look around. Now you can see all the purple tiles mean we can't. It might be hard for you to see on your screen, but I can roughly see it. These guys are in a great state. 66 is a great state. They're very organized, and they have they work together quite well. And as you can see, definitely down back towards the corner, there is no way that we can get in there. What they've done is kind of stamped it all out, so that effectively, I think to get to ARC, do I have to come here? No, is this just not loading? Was this empty already? Oh, this is empty. Okay, so where did it end? Right at the end. Oh, is it? No, this is ARC. That's ARC. Oh wow, these are confusing. I hate it. I hate that when they do the names like this, that you just don't know who the hell you're fighting. And it's a legitimate trick. I'm not saying these guys are tricky or anything like that, but it is a legitimate trick to have various acronyms, ARC, you know, all like that, to confuse and to help, you know, it just makes it harder and harder and harder. Where were they, for crying out loud? See, these guys are dead. Okay, I've lost them now. Let's go to there and find them again. ARC. Okay, so I think it was here. There's an edge to everything. Oh, is it after this one? How did they get that there? They must have had... Oh, it's there, and they're using it as an edge. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so this is here. What they're doing... I'm not going to go too much into this. It's fantastic. But, okay, so I'd say the closest we could place a rally point is going to be probably somewhere around here. Now, a rally point can be placed on top of all monsters except for giants and the White King. It can be placed on top of resource points as well. That's the same thing with your base. If you are teleporting in to do a fight, you can also land on top of a monster or on top of a resource tile, but you cannot land on top of something that's owned by another player or on top of a giant. You can never do that. Okay, so it gives you quite a few options, but I'd say this is going to be the closest, and we can see that this giant will despawn in 3 hours. I think the battle's in 3 hours, so we would probably go for somewhere here, and then we would need to make a long road all the way in to these guys. That would be standard tactics. Okay, standard tactics. We've now identified our enemy. We've identified a place where we could place a rally. And then I would look at, okay, the road would probably go straight down like this way. Yeah, maybe, like you can see here, there's a nice row of empty tiles. I'd try and take those. I'd actually try to place the rally point ASAP, so as soon as the duel started, in the preparation phase, so to speak. And then I would probably go and try and hit all the empty tiles. If I can get through like empty, 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 can't go that way. Empty, can't go that way. But if I could find an empty route, empty, 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 then I'd get hit. What if I start attacking their tiles? I don't earn any points for that during the preparation phase, and B, my stamina cost is doubled during the preparation phase, and C, it will alert them. You know, whoever's tile I will attack it'll give them a little message saying your tile was attacked. What I'd rather do is try and be sneaky. So by taking the empty tiles only, I should start to build my road during the preparation phase. Once that first 30 minutes, the prep phase is over, then I would go bang and start to make a line all the way down. However, that is stage one of kind of, let us leave it there, I guess, for today. That's stage one of Reign of Chaos Total War tactics. Identify your opponents. Yeah? No, let's go from the top. First off, make sure that you have a responsible member of your team who is ready and prepared to press that declaration button every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. You should have a very good idea about who you might potentially face. It gets easier and easier as it goes on, but you can currently see all of these guys are roughly within our, well, they're the same kind of strength in terms of might. They're the same rank within this thing. We can see everybody's normal rank here. Not normal rank. We can see everybody here, and we can see their rank. So we know, and you can see we're rank 60. It's awful. I don't know what happened. We don't even show up on this thing. Say we were here. Union Renasa. What the hell word is that? Union Renasa. I don't get that. But these guys know they're going to be most likely facing the people around them. I would say if you come 5 alliances this way, 5 alliances this way, that is the most likely opponents they are going to have today. And so you can check that. On Monday, you can say, those are the most likely people we're going to check. On Monday, you could start looking and saving. And a big thing that I do is often, and I haven't done it this season, is spend a good day, and by day I mean 3 or 4 hours, going through and searching the other states and finding everybody's alliances and saving them within my bookmarks as a big list, so that I don't have to keep on looking. And if you go back, you can see this is like last season, which are useless now, and I should delete them all. But I went and saved everybody's thing so that I could easily find my potential opponents. But number 1, rock, Reign of Chaos, Total War. Get somebody to make sure they are ready to declare every morning or every day at the point that you want. Make sure you set your timer to be ready for a duel when the majority of your members are online. Yep, very, very important. Number 2, once you start this, then make sure you then scout your opponents, whittle down who you are going to be versing. It's not easy, but as you said, we have 3 options. So Arc, as I said just before, I keep on going to the wrong one. It annoys the crap out of me. I wish they'd call it something different. If they call it Total War Reign of Chaos, it'd be easier to see instead of Reign of Chaos. Maybe I'm just old. So as I said, we whittled this down to only being able to attack Arc, Francaise, or the Mitt Farm. I know which one we've decided on, but well, we're going to attack Francaise actually. Arc has too much protection. They're just going to take us too much time. These guys should be a little bit easier. We found their thing and we've looked at it. I'm not going to show you because I might have it in a duel later on, or it might be live stream, so I don't want to potentially screw it all up. But as I said, this video will come out after the live stream. I don't know what I'm talking about. Doesn't matter. But find your opponent. Go and find their alliance center. Find a good place to put a rally point and share that with your team. You know, get people to look at it, get them, get their opinions. You're gonna have, and you can't, if you're an R5, even if you're the R4 in charge of this, you need as much info, you need as much opinion from your colleagues as possible. Everybody can be strategical and help make the right decisions. And it's always good to have lots of people involved in the planning of the war, because just in case somebody gets sick or can't play or is too busy at work, you need to have other people who can step up and take care. Yeah. Cool. So that's phase 1 of planning and strategy for Reign of Chaos, Total War. I will probably do another 2 videos on other tactics and strategy. There are some tricky little tips that I can give you, and we will look and see, and we will look at also some of the other big alliances, how they've placed their stuff, and some of them are doing fantastic work. Like seriously cool little, I mean, this is the way they've done this. So they've got like an edge. It's somebody spent a lot of time organizing this, and I'm truly impressed with what's happened on this this province. But yes, let's leave it there for now. Thank you so much for watching. Any questions, please ask down below and I will answer as much as possible. If I don't answer, it usually means I'm going to put it in the next video. Other than that, I will catch you on the next time. Cheers guys, thank you so much. Bye.